Today we are opening and showcasing all of the Winterfest 2024 free presents, skins, and rewards that just got revealed in this year's Winterfest update. And if you guys want to be gifted any of the new Christmas skins dropping into the shop, all you have to do is drop a like, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on, and leave your epic usernames down in the comments below. And a huge shout out to everyone using code NRPH in the item shop. You guys are legends, so thank you so much. And real quick, before we open up all of the Winterfest presents and showcase the free skins and rewards, Fortnite finally posted our first official Winterfest teaser over on Twitter with the caption saying, "Get ready to cozy up. The cabin returns this week," with a video of the fireplace in our cozy Winterfest cabin. But more importantly, in the top right corner, it confirms that the Winterfest event and update itself is going to be starting on December 20th, which is this upcoming Friday, and not Tuesday or Wednesday like we all initially thought. And of course, this does confirm for any of you doubters out there that the cabin will be returning, which of course means tons of free presents to open. And luckily for you guys, we have an early showcase of all of this year's presents and rewards right now. But diving right into the present opening for Winterfest 2024, the first present and free reward is going to be the Llama Light Bulb emoticon. For our second free present, it is the Frozen Spikes reactive weapon wrap that actually is also going to match one of the item shop skins coming out in the future, which is pretty cool since it is animated and reactive. For the third present, it is the Choose Naughty spray emoticon, which is actually pretty cool in my opinion. And for the fourth present and reward, it is the Soft Service boots, which is the first time Fortnite's ever giving out the Kicks cosmetic as a free reward, which is really cool. For our fifth present, it is the Snow Blower emote that was actually released in Fortnite last year during Winterfest 2023, but for some reason Fortnite never actually let it go public. So of course they ended up saving it for this year's event, where it will be one of the free presents and rewards. For our sixth present, it is the Aurora Royale weapon wrap, which again is reactive and matches another skin coming out into the item shop, just like the other reactive weapon wrap, a part of this year's event, which is super cool. For our seventh present, it is the Crashed Chiller Spray emoticon. For the eighth present, we have the Run It Up music pack, and interestingly enough, the picture of this music pack also showcases an unreleased skin that a lot of people are assuming is going to be an item shop skin coming in the near future, which looks to be a mashup of a bird and a snowman. For our eighth free reward, it is the Tree Keys spray emoticon, which also showcases another unreleased skin known as Guffmish Tree, which funny enough is our ninth present for this year's Winterfest event and our first free skin of this year's event. Like I said, Guffmish Tree was also from Fortnite's skin survey for a few years, and he was also teased as a Easter egg in Winterfest Cabin 2022, where you can see him framed on the wall. So it's interesting that we saw him 2 years ago and we're finally getting him as one of the free rewards for this year's event. And for our 10th present and the second free skin a part of this year's Winterfest update, we have the Gingerbread Assault Trooper, which just like Guffmish Tree was also featured in Fortnite's skin survey for multiple years now. And for the last few free presents and rewards, it's actually going to be a few upcoming collaborations that Fortnite has tied in with this year's Winterfest event. The first of which is a brand new Snoop Dogg skin and bundle that's going to be coming out and codenamed in the files Snoop on the Stoop, which is actually a real life product, which is basically an elf version of Snoop Dogg that you can purchase. So the new skin is most likely going to be based off this and look very similar. For our next collaboration, we have a new Shaquille O'Neal collab and skin dropping. Data miners did find that he is connected to this year's Winterfest quest and will have special dialogue, and most likely he will be playing the role of Santa since he is a larger guy, and it makes a lot of sense, especially considering Shaq being Santa would just be hilarious. And for the 14th and final collaboration confirmed for this year's Winterfest event, it is kind of a strange one to be tied in with Christmas, but it is a new collab between Fortnite and the movies Cars, which is amazing because this is our first time ever in a Winterfest event where we will have special Christmas themed collaborations for cars, vehicles, and most likely we're going to be getting some free rewards that are going to be decals and tires that you can use on the vehicles themselves. And that also means that we're probably going to be getting a lot of the main characters released into the item shop, just like they've already done over in Rocket League. So expect to see a Mater skin and most likely a Lightning McQueen and some of the other iconic names from the Cars series. Also make sure to add us on Snapchat for more giveaways, daily news, and special item shop gifting. And on top of a ton of awesome free presents, skins, and rewards that we are going to be opening in this year's Winterfest cabin, this update's also adding a ton of new mythic weapons, items, and abilities that we have never seen in any previous Winterfest event. The first of which is a brand new grenade currently codenamed as Wind Grenade in the files. Data miners did find early gameplay footage of what this looks like, and it's basically a grenade that you throw down on the ground, and it creates kind of like a mini tornado looking airstream that shoots you up and allows you to glide, which is great for mobility and rotating around Fortnite's island. For the second new item, it is an ice skates mobility item getting added to the loot pool, and it was confirmed in the files to have a durability bar and also a cooldown, which means there will be some type of special effect or ability tied in with these, most likely to give you somewhat of a speed boost and gain a bunch of mobility, since they're obviously going to be used for rotating and more of a mobility item in general. And it's worth noting that with a new ice skates item coming, a lot of people are speculating that Fortnite might make the entire Chapter 6 island covered in snow just for this event, which is something they haven't done since Winterfest 2019. So that would be a really cool thing for them to do, and it would feel very nostalgic to one of the first Winterfest events we've ever seen. Our next new item is another new grenade, currently codenamed Blizzard Grenade in Fortnite's files, and data miners confirmed that this is an updated and revamped version of the chiller grenades that we have seen in past Winterfest events. So it's probably just going to work very similar with a new design and slightly updated stats. We also have these snowy floppers getting added back to the loot pool that you guys can fish and get HP with, along with the giant presents, which is amazing because those allow you to find a lot of the new weapons and items getting added in updates typically. And finally, the peppermint consumables will also be added to the loot pool for another way to get shield and HP. And it is worth noting there is a potential for a new Winterfest themed mythic, as it was found at the start of Fortnite Chapter 6 that Todoroki's ice wall was also getting updated and reworked, which is perfect for a Winterfest theme ability since it literally is a massive ice wall. And again, this would be something that they've never done before, as Winterfest usually is only about free rewards and not really mythic weapons and items. And on top of these new items, we also have a few new bosses and NPCs getting added in this update, which are going to allow you to use new weapons, abilities, and purchase some of these new items. The first new NPC is currently codenamed Pastel Glaze in the files. He is confirmed a part of this year's Wintervestigation, and he will be spawning at Foxy Floodgate, which currently doesn't have an NPC, and you will be able to buy the giant presents off of them for a certain amount of gold. And it was also found in the files that Snoop Dogg's new Snoop on the Stoop skin is also going to be added as a boss NPC that you can fight and take out to earn weapons, and Shaquille O'Neal's new Santa variant is also going to be an NPC on the map as well. So far, confirmed by data miners, there is 3 new NPCs and bosses getting added, and most likely with some of our new item shop skins getting released over the next few weeks, we could expect some of those skins to also get added as NPCs as well. And of course, it wouldn't be a Winterfest event without our boy Sergeant Winters getting added. He was added back to the files at the start of Fortnite Chapter 6, which does confirm he will be returning and driving around his truck on the Chapter 6 island, most likely throwing out the giant presents and giving bonus loot. And of course, if you guys want to be toxic like I usually am, you can take him out and he'll usually drop a pretty good weapon. And as a bonus for you guys, there's also a way to get a free V-Bucks present for this year's Winterfest event, and it's actually through a new lawsuit that just settled between Fortnite and the FTC, which, as you guys can see, the FTC confirmed that they are going to be refunding and sending out to Fortnite players over $72 million. And I'll throw up a ton of different images from people I've seen on Twitter and Reddit already receiving this refund, but as you guys can see, they are sending players anywhere from $100 to $200 back, all the way up to where I've seen someone actually get $5,000 back. And of course, you can spend this money any way you like, as it's an actual money refund, but a lot of you guys, I'm expecting, if you did get a little bit of money back, would probably put it right back into Fortnite and get V-Bucks to buy some of the new Christmas and Winterfest skins and all the awesome stuff. But again, that's just another way that you guys can get a free V-Bucks present in this year's event, is by going to the FTC website and applying for this refund. $72 million is a lot of money, so there is definitely enough cash to go around for everyone. Even if you guys weren't even playing Fortnite during the actual lawsuit itself, they'll still probably give you a little piece of the pie.